Enomoto. Now we see the shape of incision that reduces the longitudinal length also and the anterior posterior width also. Now you see how this much width has been, this much length has been reduced, and also the width has been reduced. Now, these are basically tongue flaps. So now this will be covered in the flap and the graft portion. That is not the scope of this lecture. तो जब फ्लैप एंड ग्राफ्ट का पोर्शन लेंगे तब इसको इंक्लूड कर लेंगे उसमें, बिकॉज इट इज अ सेपरेट टॉपिक एंड अ बिग वन. बट यहाँ पे लिए हम ये समझ लेते हैं कि यहाँ पे जैसे मान लीजिए एल्वुलर क्लेफ्ट है, यूजिंग अ टंग दिस एल्वुलर क्लेफ्ट कैन बी क्लोज्ड जस्ट लाइक दिस, है ना. या तो फिर ये दिस इज एल्वुलर क्लेफ्ट, this is mid palatal cleft, or this is oroantral fistula. In all these cases, distant tongue flap can be used to cover the portion. Moving on. Tongue flaps कौन कौन से हो सकते हैं? Posteriorly based, anteriorly based, transverse, perimeter, dorsoventral and ventral. So ये हम सब पढ़ेंगे when we will do graft and flaps. But for the name sake, you should be knowing all these. So see again, these tongue flaps can be used in a variety of purposes. For reconstruction of buccal mucosa, for anterior portion, for the lower portion. Again, tongue flaps can be used. Coming to the pathologies, fissured, plicated or scrotal tongue. Now, okay, so what is a fissured tongue? Anybody? So basically in fissured tongue, there are grooves that are developed on the tongue. Okay, there can be minimal, जैसे इस पिक्चर में दिखाया है, and they can be very deep, as in they can almost like make us feel that the tongue is divided into two portions. They are nor like they're not contagious and they're not painful. A geographic tongue is also similar to fissured tongue, but in a different way. So basically, it is a very common condition, and in this, we are just if the if there is a symptomatic problem associated with fissured tongue, as in it is causing some food lodgement or it is causing some uncomfort to the patient, then it can be surgically repaired. Now, Melketson-Rosenthal syndrome. It leads to lip swelling, facial palsy, and fissured tongue. This is one of the important questions that are recently asked in international exams. That what is the syndrome associated with fissured tongue? Moving on. Lingual thyroid. Lingual thyroid is basically the normal mass, and this is believed to be a part of thyroid gland, thyroid tissue, and this is seen at the base of the tongue. And basically, due to embryological disturbances, this is seen, and it is not dangerous. It is just an embryological anomaly. So what happens is when proliferation of the floropharyngeal wall occurs, then the thyroid tissue it descends down and it descends from the foramen cecum to where the position is. Okay. Uh, to the normal laryngeal part. Okay, but the failure to descend in the fourth week leads to lingothyroid. So because there is a mass at this area, it may lead to dysphagia. It may lead to difficulty in like dysphonia. It may lead to upper airway obstruction. That is it. Now the disorders of lingual mucosa. We know what is geographic tongue. Then there is hairy tongue. Then there is non-keratotic and keratotic white lesions. That is like candidiasis, leukoplakia. Then there are nutritional deficiencies, hematological abnormalities. Then there are infections. Geographic tongue. It is a psoriasiform mucositis of the dorsum of the tongue. It is prevalent in 1 to 2% cases. Irregular reddish areas of depapillation. Thinning of the dorsal tongue. Epithelium usually surrounded by narrow zone of regenerating papilla, and it is more white than the surrounding tongue surface. Moving on, hairy tongue. For hairy tongue, there is no such treatment required. Gentle tongue scraping and removal of etiology. Surgical removal of papillae can be done by laser or electrodesiccation. Median rhomboid glossitis. It is a central papillary atrophy of tongue. It is a defective fusion of lingual tubercles at the midline. There is susceptibility of candidiasis, and there is absence of filiform papillae. It presents at the posterior midline of the dorsum of the tongue, and there is soft palate erythema at the area of contact with the underlying tongue, which is also known as kissing lesion. Treatment. There is no treatment that is required. Antifungal therapy देते हैं to reduce clinical erythema and inflammation and candida infection. Candidiasis. Now, moniliasis भी कहते हैं इसे. It is the most common intraoral opportunistic fungal infection. Causative agent is Candida albicans. Factors determine the clinical evidence is immune system of the written. Leukopenia. There is no treatment required. Resolves with zydomidine, acyclovir or ganciclovir. Topical application करा सकते हैं podophylline resin and tretinoin का. And oral leukoplakia is predictive of AIDS development. Pernicious anemia. It is the most common form of vitamin B12 deficiency. Clinical features क्या है? Beefy red tongue, erythematous areas on tip and margins, depapillation and candidal infection. Moving on. Iron deficiency anemia. It is the most common form of anemia found in 50% females. Clinical features क्या है? Pallor of oral mucosa, depapillation, angular cheilitis. Other symptoms क्या है? Fatigue, easy tiring, palpitations, lightheadedness, lack of energy. Lamar-Winsor syndrome, also known as Patterson-Kelly syndrome. Clinical features क्या है? Microcytic hypothalamic anemia, smooth and sore tongue, angular cheilitis, and spoon-shaped nails. Moving on. Burning mouth syndrome. Burning mouth syndrome is also known as oral dysesthesia, and it occurs most commonly in women after menopause. The term it is a painful burning sensation that may affect the entire mouth, particularly the tongue, lips, and the roof of the mouth, or just the tongue. The sensation may be continuous or intermittent and may gradually increase throughout the day. Symptoms that commonly accompany the burning sensation include dry mouth, thirst, and altered taste. Possible consequences include changes in eating habits. One, burning mouth syndrome is not the same as a temporary discomfort that many people experience after eating irritating or acidic food. Burning mouth syndrome is poorly understood. It probably represents a number of different conditions with different cause, but a common symptom. The common cause is the overuse of antibiotics, which alters the balance of bacteria in the mouth, leading to overgrowth of fungus candida, that is also known as thrush, ill-fitting dentures, and allergies to dental. Moving on, tertiary syphilis and interstitial glossitis. Tongue may be affected by gumma formation. It is a non-ulcerating, irregular indurations are present. Asymmetric patterns or groups. It may be accompanied by leukoplakia. Moving on, blandine and null mucocele. The blandine and null mucocele occurs exclusively on the anterior ventral surface of the tongue and at the midline. Although the lesions may have clinical features similar to those of mucocele, but they are more polyploid with a pedunculated base. Because of repeated trauma against lower teeth, the surface may be red, granular, or white and keratotic.